Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make these Christmas trees. They're the perfect decorations for winter and you can just put them all around the house. It's actually pretty easy. I'm going to be using this paper and I'll just show you how to do it. Like I said, it's a really easy process. We're going to start with some folding. First, you're going to fold it horizontally, making sure that the white side is not showing when you're doing this. So we're going to crease it and then do the other side horizontally. By the way, this process works for any size. If you want a smaller tree, just find a smaller piece of square paper. Again, make sure that you are covering up the white side. Now that that's done, we're going to turn it over and we're going to fold it so that it's kind of like a triangle. And we're going to make sure that we're covering up the colored side this time so that the white side is showing. And then we're just going to do that to the other side as well. Okay, so next what we're going to do is flip it over and push in the center of the white side. Now we're going to try to turn it into a square. So you have to like fold the sides in to make it a square, kind of like what I'm doing on the screen. Make sure that the colored side is facing outwards and the sides being folded in are even, so there's 2 on each side. Once you're done with that, I recommend creasing it and making sure that your edges are pointed. Okay, so now we're going to be folding the flaps. You're going to take one of the flaps and you're going to make sure that the crease lines up with the other crease. And then you're just going to fold it along the side. Like so. And if you need to, you can like stick your hand in there to make sure that you're getting the top edge of it. Okay, so once you've done one, you're just going to fold it over and grab the other one. And then you're just gonna do the same thing. It's a little bit harder with the sides, but you can still get it done. Okay, we're doing that. Now we're gonna fold it over again and do the next one. All you need to do is repeat the first process for all of the other flaps. So this next part is kind of a puzzle, but all you need to do is have the white parts, like the white flaps, showing on both sides, and then you need to make sure that both sides have an even amount of the flaps. So like each side has 4 on this one. And then we just crease it again and find your scissors. Take your scissors and what we're going to do is cut off the white flaps. If the 2 sides aren't even, it doesn't matter, just cut off the higher one and it'll just make a new corner for the one that's off. This part also requires scissors. You're going to make a cut towards the bottom on both sides. Make sure that it doesn't go further than the crease, like onto the other side. Just make sure that it's not going into the crease and you're good. You can make it as far as you want or as far down or as far up as you want, but we're going to make a second one after, so make sure that the cut is somewhere where you can fit in another. See, I just had to trim it a little bit. A trick for making sure that both sides are even is to kind of just like fold it up and see if they're like the same length. Okay, so now we're going to do the second cut, and as you can see, we're just kind of cutting it up higher. Make sure that they're the same length as well. You can put your scissors away now. We're just gonna do some folding. I flipped my tree upside down so it's easier. You're gonna take the top of the cut and line it up with the bottom of the tree so that they both like make a flat edge. And then you're just gonna fold it over that there and make sure that the fold's good. You're gonna do the same to the upper branch and then just like fold over that too. You don't have to line the upper one up with the bottom. And then you're just going to do the same thing for the rest of the sides. Just do that and then make sure that they're around the same size too, so that it doesn't look off. But if it's a little bit off, it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of something that you should look for. Okay, we're almost done. Now that you've done one side, you should just flip it over and do the next side. The thing is, you need to make sure that it's going in the same direction as the other one. So you can always just line up the branches and see if they're going in the same direction. Again, just repeat that process for all of the other branches and you'll be almost finished. The last step is to just fluff the tree and make sure that you can't really tell that there is a crease there. So just, fluff it, move them closer together, adjust it, and you should be done. Here's our finished product. Looks pretty good, right? And it only took 5 minutes. Just remember to be patient with this process. It might take a while to get used to it, but once you start, you won't be able to stop.